Velkommen. This is how those in the human land of Norway would welcome you in their mother tongue. I am Frigga, Queen of Asgard, located in the sky. The brave Norwegian people wish you, noble friends, true and lasting happiness. Throughout the history of mankind, the divine messages are often shrouded in mystery. Prophets, messiahs, or whichever names you call them, are often persecuted and oppressed, their words obscured. But how do we distinguish the true from the false? To do so, one can only rely on the divine's guidance, and the truth will reveal itself to those who earnestly seek it. In our previous episode, we explored the old Scandinavian prophecy of Ragnarok, a bleak fate of cruel winters, or Fimbulwinter, and moral chaos, natural disasters, and a raging final battle between the gods of good and creatures of evil. The Ragnarok prophecy suggests that with the hardships due to Fimbulwinter, human society and morals will collapse.
Brothers will fight and kill each other. Cousins will break the bonds of their relationship. It will be harsh for heroes, much depravity. Age of axes, age of swords, shields cloven. Age of winds, age of wolves, until the world is ruined. No man then will spare another.
Just imagine if these people, they have nowhere to go. And then they will all run into the city, higher land, yeah? And there's no flood, no disaster. And then where do they go? They lost everything then, huh? Nothing to lose anymore, and they will be very chaotic. They will go and loot the cities. And they might even have worse war than what we're having now. So, you understand what I mean?
Yes.
So whatever affect them, affect everybody. It's not like, okay, I am president, it doesn't concern me. Or I'm a government high official, it doesn't concern me, and I live in a highland. I don't live next to the sea, it doesn't concern me. It does concern everybody. Because if they come in hundreds of thousands at the same time, hungry, stressed, disoriented, starving and confused, they do anything. You understand? They will be the worst, like so-called zombie soldiers that you ever confronted with. They don't know anything anymore at that time. It's too big grievance for them to even keep their minds together. And there's no weapon can stop this kind of war. It will be terrible.
Tonight, there is nothing united in many states of America. They are, in fact, deeply divided states in crisis.
It has been a painful night of violence and protest.
etc.
The Ragnarok prophecy describes a final battle that will take place. On one side are the gods, led by the noble chief Odin. On the opposing side, monsters and giants will gather to form a fearsome army. They include, for example, the fire giant Surtur and the frost giant's leader, Him, plus the monstrous wolf Fenrir and the Midgard serpent Jormungandr, whose destructive powers we have mentioned. These monsters and giants are led by Loki, the god of mischief known for using magic. Loki reminds us of the king of Maya, and his army of giants and monsters seem to represent the negative force. The gods then represent the positive force. They are the protectors who maintain the order of the cosmos. The prophecy goes into details of the final battle, which we will not cover here. But all in all, the gods fight valiantly, knowing that a too powerful army led by Loki would attack them on all sides.
It's like a wounded animal. It gives itself the best fight. I told you we have only some millions of the other side left, but they are everywhere. They're posted everywhere. But I have to also tell you that it has never been so strong like this before. Wow. Yeah, the whole day I have been kind of in the battlefield. Have to think all kinds of strategy, to get somebody out of trouble, to smooth out the problem. We do that, It's just Maya. It's not even them. They're just the instruments. It's just one after another, like this, almost every day something. Phew. Almost every day something. Wow, you're sitting here all quiet. Kung Fu them. Yeah. Don't worry. They are dying. That's why. Yeah? Negative power dying. Whenever the retreat is, before retreat, during retreat, or after retreat, there's always some turbulence, disturbance, okay? Because the Maya cannot want me to have peace. So it takes tremendous power to concentrate. Like you're fighting and concentrating at the same time. Can you imagine that?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, some movies, you saw some heroes.
Yes.
They have to fight at the same time while they're wounded, yeah?
Yes.
While they're wounded already, have to still fight and have to bandage themselves or do something for themselves. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
And still fighting and still having to protect others at the same time. You saw some of those movies like that?
Yes.
Yeah. But that's in the movies. In my real life is worse than that. They're really fighting hard right now, but I won't give up. I told them, do what you want. I won't give up. Okay? Normally I don't anyway. I told them all the time like that.
Supreme Master Chinkai also told us about the strong power of the zealous demons.
Iosku could not take these because they are the superior kind of demons.
Yes, Master.
My people, Iosku protecting goddess cannot take them down. I had to do it.
Wow.
You have to know the negative power is as strong as the Buddha's power. Except the love power they don't have.
Yes.
Their power is the power of light. As you sow, so shall you reap. Okay? And meanwhile, they entice you to make you do bad things. Then they can control you forever.
Some scholars viewed the final battle as a fight of the benevolent side of human nature against the barbaric side.
It's not just the meat diet. It's the alcohol, it's cigarettes, it's the drugs, it's the poison, it's the war, it's the laboratory cruelty, it's animal cruelty everywhere. Not just in the slaughterhouse, yeah? And the cruelty to humans and domestic violence and children abuse, adults abuse. You know, there's so many things in this world. And many places are so damaged and ongoing kind of disasters, typhoon and floods and I don't know if we have ever had so many disasters like this before. I don't think so. And they still cling to that bloody, dripping, bleeding piece of meat in their mouth and call that food. Don't even care if anybody else dying around them or children suffer. And poverty and everything everywhere. But on the contrary, some lay people, they came from a higher level. They came down, they still help the world. We have many helpers in the world. You see outside there, you see?
Yes.
Like PETA organization, human rights organization, many organizations and groups in the world and individuals, they're fighting. You see?
Yes.
They're fighting with the dark force in this world. But mostly very difficult. Yeah, a lot of obstacles for them. But they still continue, yeah?
Yes.
What will be the outcome of the final battle between the light and dark forces?
One time I was so tired and I could not meditate very well that day. I said, sorry, I feel like I'm so lousy, so lazy, but my body really so tired. I don't know why. So the goddess told me, you are not lazy. You are not lousy. It's karma of the world that drag your body and mind to tiredness often. Not your fault. Heaven beings know your heart, know what you're doing. Yes. I say thanks for loving kind words. Always feel I not do enough. So they say, not worry, you will win.
Yeah.
And the God of war and all that, the God of info also, I thank them. And then he told me also, love will win.
Wow.
I say, tell me, what kind of love? Which love? Whose love? So quotation mark yours. Plus, plus beings in the OU. Yeah, yours, Kugasis. They keep telling me love will win, even recently.
Yes.
I thank them for giving me high hope.
Thank you, righteous viewers, for joining us today. Please tune in again next week as we continue the Old Norse prophecy of Ragnarok. Coming up is Dash Don Dog Jamba and his Mongolian Traveling Children's Library, Part 3 of 3, right after Noteworthy News. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. May the light of the Golden Era shine on you.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/AP